Hello everyone, Firemac here, and welcome back to my Endwalker playthrough with me, Firemac. I'm still not 100%, but I'm not feeling as bad as I did in my last recording. But, background noise will be a thing, but I will try to combat that as much as I can. And let's just get this party rolling, shall we? And as promised, I did all the side quests. So then, let's talk to Hermes. A sentimental gift. You needn't be an entelechy to feel the weight of bearing down on Hermes. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time Metion, are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes, it's you. I won't go to the meeting, I'll stay with Firemac. Loath I am to impose, may I leave Metion in your care again? You got it. I'm in your debt, if you'll excuse me. Again, you're gonna accompany me again? Cool. Cool. I love it. Can you help me with something, Firemac? The meeting with Hermes. The meeting will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up with a flower. Hermes likes flowers most of all the creations in Elpis. Most creations are expected to be interesting or beautiful or strong, better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions, what we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one, and I want you to search with me. Let's start here at the 12 Wonders. Cool, you're accompanying me now. Cool, awesome. Cool, big time. Cool, 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 cool. Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. Rabbit purple flowers bigger than your hands adorn the tree. Oh, so big and bright, I love them. But they might be too bright. You have to think of the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Slender tree. It's definitely slender. A tall, slender tree rises before you. You crane your neck to look for flowers. No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far. Woo! An array of beautiful flowers grow in the bed, their mix of colors forming a pattern. These would be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. Any other place should be fine, though. Let's keep looking. Where's the nearest Aether Current? They're in 2 kilometers north. That's right. It's actually not even on this place. It's like in this area where I can't reach. A familiar plant. Oh, that's one of those enemies. Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in its undulations. Oh, a conion! A flower that can move! When Hermes wasn't looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a good gift, maybe. But you're good, Firemac. At spotting flowers, we'll find something soon. Surveying, gotta love that survey. You spying nothing promising nearby. At best, common-looking grasses with some few tiny flowers. Nothing around here. Ah! Over there, Firemac, something big, huge. Did you mean the Malboro? The thing that stinks? A terrible stench reminiscent of sodden old boots pervades the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is the Morble-like creature before you. It's an Adonis! Of course it's freaking called an Adonis, really? The things around its mouth look like petals, but the flowers are the orbs on its head. That's a flower. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him up. He didn't leave his room for days. What do you think, Firemac? Would he like it? Why would he like that? Probably not the good sort of memory. So not this one either. Finding a good flower is harder than I thought. I'm sorry, Firemac, but could we search a little more? Maybe as far as the fields over there. I'll pick something after that, I promise. Why don't we get a freaking Elpis? It makes the most sense right now. Don't fight the grips. What did I just say? Freaking, ugh. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Aw, there's nothing. That shiny thing over there, could it be? Shiny object. Cutscene time, everybody. Oh, it's the Elpis. Oh, Elpis flowers, they're here too! Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, they're intellecties. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes, though. For others, they're always white and bright. Truly, the flower was dark in your home? Then do you have it too? A dark emotion? I've known the pain and sorrow of loss. I've felt great fury and frustration. I've been plagued by doubt and anxiety. I dare say I have a few. Let's go with fury and frustration. There's a lot of frustration with the nearby stuff happening. I see. Hermes felt the same. A fire burning in your breast, a trembling hand, but no one understands. Please, Firemac, won't you lend them to me? Your fury and frustration? I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. He has been in a dark place since before he created me. He needs to know that he isn't there alone, that others are sad too. So Hermes is a depressed guy, huh? Truly, you'll do it? Thank you, Firemac. Thank you, it means more to me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go and fetch him. I don't feel like this is gonna go the way you think it is. Oh, we got blue quest now. So you know what that means. Screw progress. We're doing the blue quest now. Woo! Woo! Hippotho. You and Aloris? Aloris? A Hippotho's side is a familiar creature. My, what a familiar essence you have. Like that of a familiar. If you're familiar with the concept. Okay. We're doing wordplay now? Oh, just my little joke, Firemac, was it? I'm Hippotho. Yes, we're getting to that. Firemac, say hello to our familiar friend here. Sorry, I thought I heard something weird. Yes, we're getting to that. Firemac, say hello to our familiar friend here. She's an Aloros. An Alori. Roy. Ugh. Man, all these words I don't know how to say. Are one of their newest creations, highly attuned to abnormalities as a gaily cat. In the environment, at the first sign of danger, they'll sound the alarm, by which I mean mew loudly. Though we do our best to observe all of our creations, Elpis is simply too large to maintain a constant vigil over each and every temperamental species, and more efficient means of detecting conflict between creatures was in order. Thus have I taken this Aloris under my wing, to further develop her capabilities in this area, and she does enjoy our little walks. This morning we are testing her ability to pinpoint sites of conflict. Would you like to observe? Simply tell her that her task has begun, and she'll do her utmost to locate disruptive creatures. Please do subdue any unruly subjects you found. Once you found them, we can't have beasts running amok. Follow the arrows and try not to fall behind. Oh, it's one of these. Cool. Oh boy, here we go. Hello, Sidequest. Bye, Sidequest. We won't be doing you during the recording, obviously. Oh god! Well, that was quick. The Aloris alerts you to nearby creatures that are facing one another. Down, and oh, you talking about those? And looks at you expectantly. What do you want me to do about it? You want me to kill him? I'll freaking kill him. I feel like that tree does not make it to where we need to be. Because we don't see that tree in any future. Woo! Well, that was quick and easy. And we can just teleport back there. Summoner! Because this experience needs to go to Summoner. She seems quite content, but in the name of science, what were the results? As I expected. Well done, little one. Magnificent creatures, the both of you. It's a shame we cannot give you a pair of tiny wings and a belt too, but it's straight. It's against protocol, I'm afraid. The Aloroi, whatever, are enchanted with theirs at birth, so they are able to acclimate properly. I'm certain you have your own unique potential to rise to, however, in fact, why not join us for another phase of testing? Oh, no, come on. No, come on. I thought we were done. I thought we were done. Ah. Sing O Muse. Whoever wishes to conduct another test of the Allora's capacity and yours. I'm so pleased that you're willing to join us in further research. Great. Thus far, you have noted this Allora's response to stimuli. However, the Alloroi have a very special capability. Aren't you curious? No, not really. You will be pleased to know that I have dispatched one additional Alloros to fly about the 12 wonders. Then, if she is working as designed, the phenomenon should be clearly observable. I expect that you will be able to collect evidence of it from my fellow researchers, say, Oloros, Duke K. Leon, and Chloris. Do present your conclusions to him when you've finished. Great, cool, awesome. I hate everything. I'm half tempted to do the other side quests just because there's only 2 of them. I would advise you to keep your head down. I saw some manner of creature darting about in the air just now. If it carries on like that, it's only a matter of time before it collides with someone's skull. It startled me so badly that I accidentally created a winged fish, of all things, which itself escaped to the skies ere I knew it. Though I know that I have a moment to reflect on its speedy departure, perhaps the ability to fly is not so wasted upon aquatic creatures as I believed. Surely, with such a boon, would give them their heretofore unknown capacity to evade predation. The recent fashion for flying concepts may have something to it after all. I really must pay a visit to Bureau the Architect next. I'm in Amarat. I doubt anyone has registered a winged fish yet. Like, yeah, you're a quest giver. Every rose. Clarissa appears to be hard work. Oh well. Everyone certainly seems content to allow their familiars to wander about unattended of late. I must say it's become something of a distraction. I've been attempting to prune this bush for ages. Who is responsible for you? Oh, nobody responsible for me, man. As them, you say, in that case, I suppose some degree of independence is to be expected. I think that you're resilient sort as well. You name it, I've been punched by it. Let's go with that. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. The Ancantha population around the Wonders is in need of culling, you see. The appropriate number of specimens has been moved to the Hungreen Gardens, a far more suitable habitat, but the remainder need to be cut down ere they harm the local environment. You can attract one by tossing this nectar water to the wind. The beacon to the northeast should be a suitable breezy location if memory serves. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay. A tiny winged creature, do you refer to Hippothos familiar, perchance? I did see it not long ago. I know not where it's gone off to. I regret to say I would assist in your search, but I must put brush to parchment before I forget what I mean to write. Outside of my observational duties, I have been laboring over a treatise on aquatic flora, you see, yet rereading my work a moment ago, I was suddenly struck with how trite my conclusion sounds. I believe I know precisely how to strengthen it, however. I dare say even Helmarut shall be impressed by my insight. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Cool beans. They're gotta be inside the house. I thought that was fire I was looking at for a second. Aloros? Isn't this the most darling familiar you have ever seen? Behold its soft and fluffy fur, its pudgy belly, its charming little bell, its eyes that gaze imploringly into the very depths of your soul. It makes you want to dismantle it and gobble its adorable ether right up, does it not? I dare not, of course. Whoever it belongs to would be quite cross indeed. Yet even to gaze upon it stokes within me a creative passion the likes of which I've never known. Alas, my muse! Perhaps I need to create my own familiar of surpassing cuteness after all. Careful not to accidentally do the MSQ. Taking care of a couple extra side quests, because you know why not? Why not? Grillos. Grillos is cursing up a storm. Oh no, can't have that. Crows, take that little sod. Where it's gone? Oh, I was unaware we had a visitor. Oh! Pardon my language. I should hate to give a poor impression of Elpis with my unprofessional behavior. Alas, I am quite at my wit's end with this new cultivar. You are fortunate not to have overheard worse. Its restorative properties are superlative. That much is true, yet what possessed its creator to give it such nimble legs I shall never understand. I must really impress upon those fools at the world's words of Halmarut, that not everything needs to be ambulatory. I have tried leashing it, fencing it in, staring at it with all my might, each to no avail. Its resourcefulness is far beyond what one could, and I dare say should, wish of a vegetable. Given that it shows signs of sentience, however, perhaps it is possible for another intelligent creation to commune with it. Are you willing to take that chance? When it embarked upon its most recent bit of freedom, I sent my assistant after it. His own legs have grown quite powerful by this point, so with any luck you will find them not too far to the west. Woo! Woo! Wow. Destination Proclamation. Judging by the freeze, there must be the location where the Chloris mentioned. Scattering the nectar water here ought to attract a Kantha or two. Sweet scent fills the air. Leave me alone. Oh god, that looks like straight ass ear. Man, you can't be serious. I'm like super tired all of a sudden. I can't fall asleep yet. It's too early. Hippo, though. I've seen you have spoken to everyone. What are your findings? Exactly right. The Aloroy, bless those who they meet with inspiration. After all, we are at our best and our brightest when our hearts are at ease. With clarity of thought and faith in ourselves, we can do anything. And what could possibly quell inner turmoil, so as well as a lovable creature like this? It seems duty calls. She senses another irregularity. Off you go, then, dear girl. For today's results, the Roy's concept will be approved in no time. I am truly fortunate to have such a wonderful familiar to work with, yourself included, of course. Yes! Oh my god, it's finally over with you. The scent of nectar water, and fresh-cut vines. You did as I asked. 'Tis much appreciated. The acanthai grow and propagate quickly. Too quickly, as I have learnt. Their short life cycle makes them an excellent source of fertilizer in woodland areas. I had hoped this factory would be enough to keep their population in check, but it appears that without natural predators, they proliferate so fast as to smother the local flora. Moving them to gardens will do for the moment, but I must find the means to make them less invasive as a species, lest they be deemed unsuited to this world. I couldn't bear to see it happen to my darlings. Oh, did I neglect to mention that I am the creator of the Alcantha concept? Whew. Great many of those who research the creation of Alpus submit our own concepts from time to time. You know, it would be wasteful not to put the knowledge we gain from our observations to use. Just as it would be wasteful to allow my darlings to be sent to Lethe. I will make this concept work, I promise you that. Oh my gosh. Honestly, don't even know what we were talking about. Kinda zoned that out completely. Grilla sent you to continue with the Mandragora? Or best of luck. Woo! The Mandragora emits a screech, not unlike the sound of a Magitech's airship, all rendering in twain, but it is unclear what this is meant to convey. Did that help? So even its fellow creations cannot understand it. What a pity. Granted, I did suspect its vocal organ was unique. Aha. If you took the same form, that may be less of an obstacle. Though I'm admittedly unversed in the original design specifications, I should have little difficulty transferring it into its mirror. Shall we have a go? Wonderful. Now stand still. Oh, great. Great. If anything, you understand even less than you did before. How was it? One moment, please. Pardon me, I had not the slightest idea what you were saying. Would you mind repeating that? Fold again, nevertheless, we have gained valuable data. Alas, please inform Grelos that it may take some time for our return. Holy crap, man, I am legitimately falling asleep here. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I just wanted to record. I'll be back. I'm gonna splash some water in my face. Are people doing that fate? No? Okay. Wait, really? Was that it? Did you locate the Randrogia? Seemingly incapable of comprehensible communication, is it perhaps its degree of intelligence bears further scrutiny? Of course, if upon further observation it is deemed sentient, it will be subject to even greater scrutiny to ensure that it can be safely let loose, to understand each creation in all its aspects and conclusively prove it beneficial and detrimental to the star. Such is our duty and burden as researchers. At least we can say with certainty that its legs work. Alright, so there's gonna be like a cutscene here, so I'm gonna go as a paladin. It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they're finished. Oh, this sounds like it's gonna be voiced.
Hermes!
There it is.
Oh, you were waiting for me.
You've finished talking?
Yes, we've come to a decision. My thanks for keeping Meteon company. Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus have already retired to their rooms. There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Elpis flowers?
Go on. You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
Oh yeah.
I see Meteon has shared much with you.
No, if I took off the mask.
May we talk a moment?
Yeah. A hedgehog. Son, gotta go fast!
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will, and when they depart, it is always beautiful. Perhaps it is. but only for man. Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought.
You had a feeling he didn't like any of this.
Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished.
It's so...
We make an effort to spare them the pain. But they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear. And it is not beautiful.
It's okay, like I was mentioning before, this is like a stark contrast to what he ends up becoming at the very, very end of his life. And that's tragic.
Yet no one cares. No one. So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering, confusion and despair, writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures. Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Nor to miss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. Owen asked what you thought as he kneeled beside the Alpes. Or if he only did it at Meteon's insistence. Nevertheless, I thank you. To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Glad it could be a service. Let's have no more brooding, eh? Oh, I could tell you about all the suffering. No, no, I'm not gonna go with that.
Indeed. Difficult though it may be, I must endeavor to be strong like you. The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are? Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life. So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteon and her sisters.
Her sisters? There's more?
Aye, sisters. She has a great many of them. And they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life. As one might expect, exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it. But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long.
Oh god, I'm sorry, I'm really falling asleep. I have faith that you will make some manner of discovery ere long.
And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness. It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow. Come, Meteion. Let us head back.
All right.
What's wrong, Meteion? Watch this. I'm gonna hit decline. I did all that awesome stuff just so I can do this. Why not just do it as my paladin, you say? Because one, my paladin's getting a little too close to level 90, and then I still want my paladin in the cutscenes. So yeah. As much as I would love to continue now, unfortunately, I'm falling asleep. I literally fell asleep in the episode, and I'm gonna keep that in. You guys can watch that. Me falling asleep. I apparently have to cut it short. I didn't think I'd be getting so tired so quickly, so suddenly. And I can't exactly say no to it, especially with how bad I've been feeling, so. Yeah, this is Firemac saying, toodles, catch you next time.